Oh my goodness, what is up, peeps? Welcome back to more gaming news. We have seen the peak of Marvel Rivals, and we now might be seeing streamers leave the game, especially if they're not maybe being paid from time to time to play it. I am super curious about the future of this game, which still is a big game, still has a big future, and the Marvel franchise now expanding into fighting games. I think their universe could be competitive out there in the gaming scene. What do you guys think? But someone who will not be partaking in that universe for now, and even actually himself says he is retired from the game, is Ninja. Not something I expected to be waking up to. He went on a bit of a rant about Marvel Rivals, and the reasons why he was leaving is overall due to the toxicity of the game, of the space, and what he even says, him facing verbal abuse every single day that he plays.
But yeah, once I, just day in and day out, just getting stream sniped for players obviously trying to get on my team and also against my team, like against me. Like, the target bans, that stuff was all like minor. I think in the end, I think it was just the toxicity of your actual teammates towards me that just sent me over the edge. Like, I would end every stream in just the worst mood because even my teammates, and the only way to fix this was to mute everyone, right? Which is no fun for anyone. Like, just playing the game solo queue, like voice comm muting my teammates. So to protect my mental, it's just, I feel like it's kind of half the fun. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the community was just awful, bro. And then I think just you clip that up with, I don't even want to give this guy credit, but there's just so many idiots in the community, man. I can't stand it. Like, to the trolls, like in one day alone, I'm getting people on Lassus and I's team who pick Black Widow and then sit AFK in the spawn and just jump up and down and slowly move in the spawn so that they don't get the AFK warning and we don't get to forfeit or get out of the game, so that we lose elo. Like, from that just sums up the toxicity, right? Because it happens. So from the toxic teammates on my team, who, dude, I'm straight up just getting verbally abused in the game. You know what I mean? And it's I don't know. You can call me soft, call me whatever. I've been streaming for 13 years. I don't want to fucking deal with that. I don't want to deal with my teammates who I'm trying to win a ranked game with just roasting my entire life and career and friends. All right? For no reason. And it's every day, by the way. Different people, just so awkward all the time. And it would just ruin it. Just ruin my day. It would ruin the stream. And I just don't care enough about the game. Right? So Tim's off it consistently. He's playing COD. Everyone's off it. So I'm okay, what would I rather do? Suffer and play Fortnite. I'm not even joking. I had crazy talks about my life and career with my wife over the last week. There's a reason I haven't streamed in 4 days. And I was what would I rather do? Would I rather keep getting berated on a game? And dude, let's not mention the toxicity of the social media toward me in this game for no reason in Marvel Rivals. It's insane to me. I'm just a competitive dude that wants to win games, right? But somehow it became a meme, not the massive meme, which is the greatest meme of all time, but it became cool to find the worst ultimates of the day or the worst clips of a 6-hour stream and then post those over social media so that the entire Marvel Rivals community think I fucking suck.
And this was met with a lot of responses out there. I would say about half the responses calling Ninja soft, that he can't handle the game, and also referencing the old toxic Ninja that we once knew back to the H1Z1 days. He has had his fair share of toxic moments on the mic, which might be ironic, but the other half of the comments also sided with Ninja about the toxicity of the game of Marvel Rivals. Several big streamers even giving their responses and experiences of something similar and why this game might be changing changing a bit. Even a buddy of his, that being Tim, comparing Marvel Rivals toxicity to that of Overwatch, and he says Marvel Rivals is worse.
Been through Overwatch community and they get pretty toxic. I do have to say, Marvel's community, y'all, they're worse, bro. They're worse than Overwatch, which is kind of wild to say that. Like, they are. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what's insane? When I went back on Overwatch, everyone was like normal. And then when I load up Marvel, everyone's toxic. It's bizarre to me. It's like all the Overwatch people that are playing Overwatch still are just like chill and like normal. And then you boot up Marvel and everyone's like, ah! Like just yelling in the mic, just screaming at each other, doing whatever, bro.
And I will say, yes, is it a bit ironic to know that Ninja was once saying some crazy things to kids? Yes, but I don't compare that to what he once did and a one-off. You know, yes, he was toxic at a more frequent base, but he was never... he was never doing what he has to deal with in Marvel Rivals. If you knew all of the trends, all of the memes, all of the TikTok clips and videos out there about him, you might have a bit more understanding of where he's coming from. It's got to be a lot. And I actually looked at it from the fact of, you look at that guy, old Toxic Ninja, what he was able to dish out and probably take back then, and you somehow got him off your game. It's got to be fairly bad, right? Like, I don't think he's just out there doing it for nothing. Even at one point, he said he considered quitting streaming because of how bad it got, which is shocking. So think what you want about it. They received a lot of responses, some agreeing, some disagreeing. Where do you guys fall on this? But Ninja says, yeah, he's done playing Marvel Rivals for the foreseeable future and could be forever due to the toxicity of the game just being that bad. What do y'all think about this? Till next time, though, please take care of yourselves, drink up, and I'll catch you back here sometime soon with more gaming news. Take care, guys.